Spiders fans, how could a game against the Bryant University Bulldogs be the biggest game of the year? It's because the Spiders defeated a powerful Delaware team to remain undefeated in the CAA. From this point on, every week brings a new biggest game of the season. The goal is straight ahead. Hello, Spider fans everywhere and college football fans across America and around the world. It's Satchmo from the Spider Gang. Glad to be back for another episode of Spider's Prologue. Saturday, Richmond travels to Smithfield, Rhode Island to play the struggling Bryant University Bulldogs. This is Bryant's first season in the CAA. They are 2-5 overall, 0-3 in the CAA. Their lone Division I win came against the Ivy League's Brown University. The Spiders' giant win over Delaware, combined with other CAA results, has left Richmond one of only two squads remaining undefeated in the CAA. The other is Rhode Island, who Richmond does not play. This has given Richmond control over its CAA championship destiny, but only if we continue to win games. That's what's made a game against Bryant Saturday the biggest game of the season for this week. The most popular question Coach Huseman and several players have gotten in media sessions this week has been some version of, how do you guard against a letdown against Bryant after a big win over Delaware? The answers have varied slightly, but it's clear Coach Huseman and his coaching staff have talked about the challenge. Coach Huseman went as far as to say Bryant would be the biggest game of their lives. I'm sure he meant this week. Huseman said later in the week that he would find out what kind of team he has this week, implying that the way they prepared would demonstrate how much importance they placed on defeating Bryant. He expects they will prepare well. Asked about handling success, one player stated he'd prepare for Bryant like every game, focusing on the now, staying level-headed, and getting this week's win. Another player said he and the team have CAA championship and FCS playoff goals and realizes to achieve these, they must win. It clearly sounds like there's been a lot of discussion about not letting down versus Bryant and playing down to the level of the competition. We saw the Spiders suffer through 3 games already this season: Wofford, Delaware State, and North Carolina A&T, in which they struggled as heavy favorites. I'm hopeful the Delaware win took these Spiders to a higher level where we do not have to worry about a letdown. I've not read the odds makers' final spread and total points, but expect Richmond will be a multi-score road favorite. Coach Huseman called Bryant a team capable of playing with everyone in the CAA. He warned of their talent at the skilled positions. Their quarterback is a formerly successful FBS starter. They have strong running backs and wide receivers, but any way you look at this game, if Richmond team takes the field that played well against Delaware, this should be a Spiders win. This game is all about Richmond preparation, effort, and execution. The Spiders control their destiny. The Spider Gang Predictions Contest heads into Game 8 with a new leader, Mrs. Diplomat. She vaulted into first place on her courageous UR pick last week. You never know about this exciting contest, but this week could reduce the drama. The gang is fully aligned with Richmond. Take a look at these picks presented in the order of the contest standings after the Delaware game. Spider fans, for the second consecutive season, Richmond has overcome early season difficulties to put themselves into the CAA championship battle. There are 5 games remaining on the schedule. Each is winnable, but only one is Saturday. Let's all hope the team is focused solely on defeating the Bulldogs and moving on to Championship November. That's all for Bryant. Play your best to win. Go Spiders. So long for now.